You already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
And today we are joined by a couple of guests. Go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick for the people.
Hi, I'm Sabbie.
I'm Samie.
We're the real sisters.
So how's everybody doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Actually, real quick. What you guys bring along? What is this right here? What do we have on the table?
Okay.
Explain that real quick.
I guess we'll jump right into that. Let's do it.
Why not?
So
Sure, I'm
this
intrigued.
is Bellá Beauty, my all-natural skincare line. Here we have a body wash, body scrub, body butter, and body oil. And it's amazing. Like, ask Devin, he uses it.
Now, my question for you is, do you do all this by yourself?
All by myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we got an entrepreneur over here.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
So where can people buy this or get this if they're interested in it?
So I have an Instagram page. It's called, it's at Bellá Beauty Products _. And I also have a website, skmichelle.com. And you can just go through that and find the Bellá Beauty page, and you'll be able to purchase your products through that.
And for all y'all watching right now, obviously can't try it. These smell amazing. So definitely, if you're interested, they look good too. So check it out.
Fact. If you can see my skin right now, you probably can't tell how smooth it is through a camera. I understand, but I have been using. What have I been using? I've been using this one. In particular, I feel like I'm giving you so I use this body butter right on my face, and it just makes my shit smooth as hell, you know. It just makes my shit smooth as hell.
He's still ugly though. It's okay.
And especially for people with like mad oily skin, it kind of works with you too, because it's she uses a lot of oils in it, so like the oil in there kind of works with the oil in your face, so it's like mad smooth, you feel me? I don't know if I described it.
He tried to get scientific.
I don't know if I described it.
It's called pH balances. pH balances.
pH balances. Word.
Anyway,
I haven't taken a science course in a while. That's
I mean, we learned that in like junior year of high school, but it is what it is. You know, that's
crazy. I repeated my junior year of high school, so there you go.
All right. So if that's the case, let's get started.
Really though, how's everyone doing? The weekends.
You already know, bro. Per usual, living my best life. I ain't really do much. I can't even remember my weekend, to be honest with you.
Hot boy weekend.
Hot boy. Oh hell no! I ain't.
These are part of the.
He did say he wasn't a hot boy.
Of course.
Black men don't cheat.
Never.
Okay.
Of course.
I heard.
I actually just ordered my cap, my fine black, or what's it called?
Faithful Black Men
Faithful Black
Association.
Men.
I got you.
I just ordered my cap, so that should be here by next week. You
So they're just handing them out to anybody.
Did you not just hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I live it. Just making sure, really.
I was just asking.
I live this.
Just making sure.
But anyway, how was your weekend? Get slain.
My weekend was smooth, relaxed. Went to a cookout, nice little Haitian cookout.
Oh, those be the vibes.
Those vibes.
It's like fucking 30 take-home plates.
Well, that's not enough.
Sesh.
Okay, but you're well fed though.
Well fed, of course. Not, but when it's mine, like when it's my event, I don't like that shit because Haitians be pissing me off. Because Haitians will be in the kitchen with the takeout bins before the food is even given to everybody else.
Okay, I feel like that's being proactive.
What's the issue?
What's the issue?
You know what's crazy?
No,
you know what's crazy? I had a cookout like
yet.
2 years ago. This man Dev pulled up, and like I'm pretty sure he was one of those people.
Yeah,
That did some shit like
with a plateau, actually.
I feel like that's disrespectful.
You can't put your own take.
You gave me Devin Isaac gave me there to go. Yo, can you go make me a quick plate real quick so I don't gotta deal with all these.
But I at least wait for it to become available for everybody else. I'm talking about the people that pull up in the kitchen before the food is even
you
brought
should
up.
appreciate those people being proactive.
Yeah.
Right.
When I don't even get food at my own event.
Okay, do you
That's
want
your
the
fault.
scraps?
You should have done food the night
True.
before. Whose fault
I'm the
is it?
first one to eat at every one of my
Hey
events.
man, before I even eat my plate that's there, I make my to go. So that's how you got to do it.
So y'all are just grimy on the
Yes.
regular.
If it's my food, if it's my event and it's the food that my people prepared, I'm gonna be grimy because I want to eat that. Y'all, hey, everyone here, everyone that comes is a guest. They get one to go plate as is, 2 max if they're lucky.
I like this guy.
You feel me?
I don't know what you were talking about.
I make the rules, so obviously they gotta abide by
Okay,
it.
if that's your own, but what if you're pulling up to somebody else's? Are you still
I
doing
would
the same?
never just go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the people that do that and it's not their own.
Is it
I mean,
random
if I'm-
people pulling
yeah.
up in your kitchen or people you know?
I mean, of course, it's gonna be people
People
that
you-
changed me my diaper since I was a
Okay,
kid.
so
What
what's
did you complain
You know what I'm
about?
saying? Like,
Just
I feel
because
like
I'm
you're
saying
being
that doesn't mean
ungrateful.
it's actually
He's
true. I don't know these
Yeah, I feel like you're being a little
Yo,
ungrateful.
shout out to
that's crazy.
I feel like you should share.
Everyone's against me right now. Okay, I see what type of time.
Bro, this is how you gotta see it. 3 against 1, you're in the wrong.
Heard. Okay, I know exactly.
I like y'all already. We gonna have y'all permanent.
I know exactly what type of energy to have today. Then.
Wait till we get the rap shit out there. Watch. We got mixtapes coming for each other. Oh yeah, so
We
I'm
live.
gonna have y'all be the critics.
We live.
I'm gonna win. Right?
Okay, I got you.
But anyway, let's get started. Hey.
Alright, so apparently, because there's so much shit going on in the world, we as a country have decided that it is time to take our talents and our resources down to Area 51 and find out what the fuck is going on down over there.
We already know what's going down. We just want.
We don't.
We just want to prove it.
We don't. Like we have a sense, an idea of what's going on, but we don't really know what's going on. So apparently there's a plan for everybody to pull up, get their shit, and just take a ride over to Area 51.
When you think about it,
everybody.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We aren't included. I'm not
will
included.
not
I don't
be
know about
available.
you.
I
but
mean,
you know what's crazy?
you could if you wanted to.
You know what actually
I feel
be
like
crazy?
If you really wanted to, you could.
it's enough.
I'm not personally.
So this is like there's like Facebook groups made, like Twitter groups and all that talking about like, yo, let's go storm Area 51. Let's go see if they got aliens, right? They all looking for aliens and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Area 51's been like that since like the 60s. Like people been talking about aliens and whatnot. My thing is, the government, we all have these conspiracy theories and all that. They're going to let us think what we want. There's no way in hell they would ever let us get that close to Area 51. I'm pretty sure they can mow us down, too, if you're not close.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
they can mow us down.
that's probably why I won't be there, because, you know,
I mean,
people will look for any reason to shoot a black person nowadays. So I feel like that's probably why I won't pull up.
Facts.
But I'm gonna be there for the pics, you know, see what type of fits
you
people
gotta
be rocking.
understand,
And
like,
shit.
that's a government, like, testing facility where they keep, like, the lowest of low-key things. Imagine the type of weapons they have there for people that try to
they're not
pull up
getting
on them.
anywhere.
Who's ready?
They probably got some alien weapons.
Oh, you trying to find out?
He's ready. He's trying to find out.
Oh, he's trying to find
Devin
out.
ready to
trying
go.
to pull up.
We'll be in the back. Like,
I'm gonna be out.
you just text us, like,
Yeah,
oh,
FaceTime
hey,
You can FaceTime
yo, this is what
Bro,
happened.
and, like, I'm just envisioning like this, like a movie scene, like where a bunch of troops just like storm this area and then just get mowed down by guns,
God.
just bodies drop.
Yeah,
That
that's
one
why
dude.
I'm not.
Devin will make it out and be like, yo, this is what happened. It was so unfair. I went over there.
Devin be the type to claim like he wasn't with them.
Yeah.
He
I was just there.
I was just
like,
there.
I know exactly
I
what
wasn't
time
there
it
then,
is.
but I was there.
Nah, but what started this for real though? What started
think it
this
was
Area
literally-
51 talk? Like,
I think it was literally just like some tweet that went out or like a meme that kind of just caught on, and now everyone's about that action, and like everyone wants to go find it because like everyone has that question about aliens for years. We've never seen an alien. People think that there's actually shit down at Area 51. So I think one person was like, "Hey, why don't we just go there?"
real quick, yo, do y'all believe in aliens?
Nah. Nah.
Why not?
no.
I mean, aliens. It don't have to be like the way Hollywood makes aliens out
Yeah.
to be. Like, just
It could be like,
do you believe in life outside of Earth?
Nah.
I do.
you gotta.
do.
I mean, I do. I just think of it like, yo, the universe is huge. Like,
Yeah.
there's way too much
True.
out there for us to be the
just be
only
Earth,
things
you feel
out
me?
here.
Yeah.
Like,
But I feel
Nah.
like they haven't ventured off here yet. Like,
to be
why
honest, my personal
Where they
opinion
at?
is, I feel like the government obviously discovered aliens, all that shit. But like, think about it. If you told the public that there's aliens out
Aliens
there,
panic.
imagine the panic. Like,
Mass
people just gonna
panic.
get fucked up mentally. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what do we do? There's aliens out there gonna kill us. Like, so I mean, they're probably just protecting us and whatnot. But I understand why they wouldn't even like tell us if there was aliens, because we wouldn't know how to act or what to do.
I don't even want to know.
Like, people be like, yo, why are we trying to go to
real.
Mars? They probably got aliens on Mars and whatnot. Like,
I mean, what if we had aliens living amongst us this whole time?
we probably do.
All right, word.
This is like Men in Black.
I never got your take. Do
We
you
are.
believe in aliens though, Mr. Devin?
You going to Area 51?
We're gonna figure it out.
I mean, do I believe in life outside of Earth? Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, I feel like it'd be whack of me to just be like, nah, just Earth. There's nothing else out there, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. This shit, there might be something popping out there. If I took a ride out there to other planets, even though it would like take a brother a
Just
couple
a ride.
rides, just
Like,
a
just driving out
ride. My Elon Musk
Smart.
shit.
Taking my Honda to Mars. No biggie.
Yo, wait till they
Honda
have
would be
flying
the
cars,
type
by
to
the way.
fuck Hey,
Been saying that since the year 2000. It's 2020 almost.
I don't
Still
know.
waiting.
That doesn't sit right with me. Like
Flying
Teslas,
cars?
like I just have a big thing of after watching like iRobot and all these robots.
We don't need
I
robots.
need some
that-
control. Like
well, the robots are gonna like take over at some point.
I know.
You know, I mean, they kind of already are. It's just they don't. Not all of them have a conscience yet. You feel
It's
me?
all about what you limit them to do, or like their
hope I'm going by
capabilities.
that.
Until they learn to do their own
Jesus.
shit.
If
Where
you
you
give
going?
it, why
This
was
could be
it?
a whole.
Anyway, how we go from aliens to robots? Like, yo, that's a whole another 20 years in the future when the environment's destroyed and all that shit. So we gonna.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it sounded like I was pretty one-sided with the whole Area 51 shit. So I know that nobody is
yo, you
cruising
see
with
what
me.
this country's going to? It's going to shit. You see
Nah,
the
it's
environment
alright.
going to shit.
Bro, it's okay. You can visit, but like we'll be here waiting.
Facts,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
okay.
Like we
Just
don't want to
Texas.
go there.
He's not making it out. Y'all
He's
talking
not.
about you're
He's
gonna.
not.
He's not
That's
making
alright.
it out.
I'm gonna pull up with Lil Nas X. I'm gonna pull up with my homie Thugger, Billy Ray
You're definitely
Cyrus.
not making
You
it.
definitely not
Mason,
making
man.
it.
You going with Thug,
That's
bro?
your
You
lineup.
going?
You know.
You leading right
lineup,
into the
fam.
bullets, bro.
Your lineup sounded real weak, bro.
You sound like you get
It sounded like
lined
they
up.
were ready, bro.
I don't know.
Them niggas sounded like they were ready, so I'ma do it. Cause why not? I'm not actually gonna do
why
it.
not?
You know, I feel like first
Bro,
of
they
all,
about
I
to
don't
lock you up once you step foot
Very
on that land.
commendable.
First of all, I don't even know where it is. Where is Area 51?
It's in I think it's in the desert. I forget what desert.
I feel like it's in Nevada.
51.
Yeah, I think it is in Nevada. I'm not too sure exactly, but like, yeah, it's in Nevada. I'm pretty sure, like deep in the desert.
I just asked where was it, and the response
Did you
was
hear?
51.
Are you done?
Bro, if we were in Bridgewater, and we said 51, no.
Oh, so you
fuck
said
it.
it.
Nah,
Then
nah,
you
it's-
laughed at me for saying it. That's cute. That's cute.
So,
Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'm sick.
so
I'm
you
sick.
know who else is about to get locked up though? Since we was talking about Devin about to get locked up, this man Tay K.
Subject.
Fam. I love Rich's way of chanting.
Right?
I love his way of
We're talking about getting
Because I was just saying locked up in my head. I was like, what the fuck did we talk about? No, I'm sorry. My fault. I didn't mean
what?
to do that to you.
What? This is our
Go
show.
ahead. Continue.
Oh yeah, so Tay K pled guilty. All right, today, this morning in court, this man Tay K was in front of a judge and he pled guilty to 2 counts of aggravated robbery charges of a 65-year-old man that he, beat and all that. And then he pled not guilty to the capital murder charge that, he's famous for, the race and all that. So I just wanted to get your takes on that. Like, what do you think is going to happen to my man Tay K? And do you miss his music?
First of all, are you guys aware of Tay K? Do you know who that is?
I know who he is, but I don't listen to his music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you believe... Do you know of his case?
Yeah, I did read up on the case.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you believe he should just rot in there if he did it? Or well, he did that shit. We say he did that. I was trying to talk to him as if he was innocent. No, we know
Are
he
you
did
going
that shit.
towards a free vibe? Like, you
Like
know,
free
like everybody's
Tay K?
like free Tay K, free
But why
this and
though?
that.
When he
free
did
and
it,
like,
he was
if he-
16. That's
I
You
know
get
it
tried as
is,
an adult at that age,
but it was
right?
done.
No, I understand that, but like, my thing is like, yeah, he was 16 and everything. He doesn't look like remorseful or anything about it. Like he's sad, like he's repenting. So my thing is like, you let this man out, or like you put him on probation. He's already crazy. Plus, he's about to have some money probably out because he's making money off these. Or did they take that off Apple Music? His
music, no, I
album.
think it's still up there.
It's still up there, so he's definitely still making money off that, or someone's making
Off
money
of
off of
this.
that. So I just can't imagine him ever being free, to be honest, after
No.
that. Especially like with his face. Like he looks so unremorseful.
Now, when shit like this happens, it kind of kills your career. And I think his
Not
career,
really, his blew up.
yeah, his career only started because of the hype of all this. But like, when it comes to actual law and when the government comes in, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing him anywhere in music for a long time. It's like people like him, 6ix9ine. Bobby's gonna be out soon, so I'm waiting for music from Bobby and Rowdy. But like those other two, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing music from them anytime soon.
I mean they're locked up, obviously.
Yeah, but like even if they
were
were to get out, like I don't think when he's actually in jail, so like when the trial is over and he is actually serving time, from that time to the rest of however long his sentence in, I don't think we're going to be talking about Tay K anymore, to be completely honest.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's locked up. I wouldn't be talking about him. He's not going to be able to make music.
Yeah.
Unless he has unreleased shit that he could just drop, or someone could drop for him.
Facts, and I don't think that's the case.
Devin, I want you to know you just said something we all already know. If an artist is locked up, he's not releasing new music.
No, I'm hip, but
there's
actually
artists that
artists
release music.
Yeah, but it's unreleased.
actually,
like it's not them releasing it.
Technically, it could be.
I mean,
So technically, it could be Tay
Gucci
K.
was out here dropping
Vibes is
albums.
making music in
Technically, it could be
Max
Tay K
B's out
then.
here dropping shit.
my girl JT.
So what is the difference between that and Tay K?
She
If
was
his-
over the
if unreleased
phone
music
dropping
is dropped,
lyrics.
Because I think Tay K got arrested so early in his career that there's not enough material to just.
You're just saying like the actual material. Okay, you're saying.
Feel me? That's why I'm like.
I thought you were just saying like if.
Nah, we're just not gonna hear the kid because.
Oh yeah, bro.
So I was gonna ask, like, is he even
Don't
like
let him send
good?
you anymore.
First of all, nobody sunned me. I was like, nobody sunned me.
He's about to come at me.
I was about to say,
pretty
don't try to turn me against my co-host. Shit.
Don't let him send you.
But now what was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's just not enough material for him because when he got arrested,
Shit smell good.
Go ahead and put
when
that
he
on.
got arrested, that song blew up, and they like put out a couple unreleased tracks since he got out, but none of them really hit like the thing did. So yeah,
I just want to say, I feel like I'm glowing right now.
Already, you a little bit on it. Already.
Okay,
I can already feel the skin,
hey,
exfoliating.
get that bag, B.
Saying,
Shit.
What's up with the sponsorship? I'm just kidding.
hey man, I'm here for it. Don't be
Bellá
afraid to
Beauty.
put that in your little bag.
Facts.
Say less.
Hey, okay.
All right, yeah.
Here, free.
Word, I like that shit.
So Tay K was an up and coming artist back in the day. We got a bunch coming out right now. A bunch of female artists coming out right now. Well, are out right now. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, a bunch more. Didn't your man Jermaine Dupri just have some crazy comments about them?
Well, personally, not my man's, but like,
Ain't your homeboy?
he made a couple of comments. So I think he was getting interviewed. Was it by E? I'm not sure who he was getting interviewed by, but in that conversation, they brought up the current state of hip hop, and they just wanted to know his take on the women's side of it, and he had some choice words to say. I can read them to you exactly. He said, and I quote, "They're all rapping about the same thing. I don't think they're showing us who is the best rapper. For me, it's like strippers rapping. As far as rap goes, I'm not getting who is the best rapper. I'm getting like, you got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. Okay, who's going to be the rapper?" And from that, I hear what he's saying from like an old head's perspective. He's an old head. I get what he's talking about, but I just don't think my man is caught up with the times and like how shit is currently to just accept women in the rap game, because I think there's a bunch of people he's excluding and not even listening to, because if he actually listens to these women, I think he would learn that they're not all rapping about the same thing.
Bro, to be honest, I think he's just talking about like 3 people: Meg, Cardi, and Nicki. Like, I really don't know who else he could possibly be talking to about that. Because those are the 3 main people, and that's, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's all they do, but like, you know what I mean? They're about that.
Yeah, but just limiting.
I mean, somebody like him who's been in the game for so long, that comment alone is just like, he's out of line.
Why do you think that?
Because it's like, for one, Jermaine Dupri is, I feel like he's going off of the fact that, he's worked with the Brat. And, like, I don't feel like the Brat is the best female artist or anything like that. So he's using that like, oh, she did this, she did that, and they're not good. I don't think he's considering the fact that, yeah, they're talking about like stripping, but like that's their experience. What about the guys who are talking about fucking bitches, or they're talking about, getting a bag all the time? What about that? That shit gets boring sometimes too. I feel like you're pinpointing women for what? Like, and the way, just the video, he was so shady. So shady. Like, it was as if like there was nothing out there. Nothing that women are doing out there that's good. And you're talking about, and he had mentioned something about the Brat, and it's just like, when's the last time she put music out?
I think she only had 2 albums.
Exactly. Like, she is not the great, I'm not even trying to dog her. Like, she may have some good songs, but it's like, okay. Like, no, I personally, if I'm thinking about the best female rappers, the Brat's not even on my list.
Who is on your list of best female rappers out right now?
Out right now? Ooh, that's tough.
You know who I do like? I do like Young Ma. I feel like she's not in the conversation as Young Ma. I do like her, but I feel like she's not in the conversation.
She doesn't. I feel like she just personally does. She's still independent for one, so she's not getting marketed by any label or anything like that. So she has to do everything by herself. I think she should have capitalized on Ooh when I was really banging on everything and everyone was playing that. I feel like she could have really made a name for herself. That's just the one thing with her. Like, she doesn't really market her brand like that or her music. Like, she just puts music out, lets people listen to it. It's gone for a couple months.
Yeah, but I think that those women are the best ones.
But she, personally to me, she is the best female rapper out right now. Because like you just hear Young M.A. Yeah, she's the best female rapper. Not talking about entertainer, performer, just strictly bar for bar. Young M.A., no one in the game can hold her.
Okay. That's signed. Or just rapper?
Rapper.
Tierra Whack.
Tierra Whack's better than her.
Tierra who?
Tierra Whack.
I don't know who that is. So
yeah, you gotta look. She's like out of here. And Oranica.
Is she, where is she from out of?
I'm not too sure. I just like
follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, I just follow her on Instagram. I listen to her like freestyles and stuff like that. But she's pretty nice.
All right, yeah, I've never heard Devin talk about her, so if I haven't heard Dev talk about her, she can't be all that, because you know that'd be you know parading on these people, trying to update me. He sent me some songs today while I was at work. Like I didn't even hear these songs already, so you know if I haven't heard her, what was her name?
Tierra Whack.
Tierra Whack. She's from Philly. The only reason why I haven't put you on to her is because I know she makes music that you wouldn't be interested in, so that's why I never send that your way.
What type of music are you interested in?
I don't know. Clearly, Devin knows all my music taste. So
okay, hey, all right, word. So after the show, listen to it, and I'm gonna wait for his reaction and be like, "Yeah, bro, this ain't for me." Be like, "All right."
But I can respect that though. Young M.A. is good.
Yeah, I was gonna say not to slight Young M.A. also because she did. Kind of run with Ooh as much as she could. It's just
she could have done.
No. She did when it was out. She was there. She was doing everything she could. The problem was after Ooh, like she had Ooh, it blew up. What she put out after, you know, it didn't catch with the rest of the world.
I don't even remember what she put out.
She put an EP out. We didn't really pay much attention. Yeah, we didn't really pay much attention to that.
I'm so sorry, Young M.A.
Since Ooh, she's probably...
And you saying she the best one? You even know.
I mean, when I hear her music, I thoroughly like her music the best out of all the female rappers. Like, I will listen to her the most. Yeah.
Nah, but like since Ooh, she put out an EP. I think she probably put out 7 or 8 singles. Yeah. It's just none of them really hit.
She still don't have an album yet.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
And I think the album part is probably because, I guess she's independent, so there's like more shit she got to do. But also because like the world isn't really connecting with her. It's like hard to just get an album out there. Because like if I'm putting out all these singles and they're not really hitting, which means I'm not really making that much money off of, therefore it takes away the budget from my album. So I just think that's why she's not clicking. And as a female rapper, she gets all of her praise because she's one of the female rappers that can easily hold their weight if they were like rapping with dudes and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's kind of why she's not getting marketed as best as she could because she's like that. If you're thinking of the epitome of female rappers, the epitome of what female rappers is right now, Young M.A. isn't that, so I don't think that's why she's put in the spotlight.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why I feel like no labels. I don't really even feel like labels are reaching out to her just because of her image and the way she is and the way she acts. Because like she basically acts like a dude. You know what I mean? So
like technically, she is a woman, but just because of what the market is, she's just seen as any other rapper, just regular rapper.
I'm hip.
And
with that, but I think about like Dej Loaf when she first came out, like it wasn't as much as Young M.A., but it was like.
But Dej Loaf got that voice to her though, like it's really feminine, like really like soft and whatnot when you listen to her. So like if you didn't see Dej Loaf, you would think like, oh, it's just like a little girl.
I don't think she's like.
Nah, but also Dej Loaf when she came out with Try Me, and she
had people behind her too.
Yeah, but she also had like she like dressed hood for like that video, but then later on in her career, you saw how she switched up into like more embracing the her femininity side, and that part kind of showing out more. And who knows if she wanted to do it? She probably did want to do it, But that was probably a big move by the label just to get her to become marketable. You feel me?
Just to chase the bag. That's all it's about. Yeah.
Like when Try Me came out, she probably didn't know it was gonna be what it turned out to be. So yeah, she was just cooling. But as you move up in the industry, the industry is gonna be looking for a certain look, and the artists that don't conform to it, they do what they can. But the artists that are willing to conform to it, or they see what they got to do and like, oh, that's it. Word, those are the ones we see blow up. Yeah. So like market kind of society that we're in, where everything is like just centered and catered like to men. Of course, you're gonna see people like Cardi come up, or like people like Megan Thee Stallion, or like City Girls, the ones that are rapping about that market. Is just because that's what's hot right now, so that's what we're all going to eat up. But tying it back to Jermaine Dupri's comment, I agree with what everyone was saying. I just think he's looking at it as an old head, and he's like, yo, you're supposed to be rapping about like life in the streets, or like your goals, or like blah 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 shit.
Something
but I'm
that
like,
matters.
yeah, like all that shit. And I'm just like, yo, to be honest, like with someone, like with most of the women, that's not the lifestyle they're living.
So I'm saying, if that's not their experience,
then people are like rapping about what they know. If that's not what they know, then why make music? Like, we're so quick to just pull out the bullshit. We can easily tell when an artist doesn't live the life that they're rapping about. So if I have a shorty over here rapping about like, yo,
6ix9ine.
Yeah. 6ix9ine. So if I had a rapper out here rapping about a life that I know they don't live, why would I want to listen to it?
Yeah.
I'm listening to Cardi, and I enjoy Cardi because everything she says, I'm like, yeah, she do that shit.
Yeah, like she literally lived that life.
Yeah, so. And I knew Cardi's personality through IG and like reality TV. So we fuck with Cardi because everything she's rapping about, I'm like, yes, that's her. That's her, fam. So that's why she's working.
Right.
So Jermaine Dupri, like, he just got an old head, and he's just being ignorant to what.
Is he still married to Janet?
He was married to Janet.
I don't think they ever got married.
I think they were dating.
I thought they got married. They didn't get married?
I think they were just
I know they were together for a
while.
while, so I just probably assumed they were married. Are they still together?
I don't think so, because she had a kid with somebody else.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't my girl.
Not while they were together, but like she went on, had her own relationship.
Son or daughter that is not my son or daughter. No.
What if?
What?
We going out of topic. We going out of topic.
Oh yeah, we can go there.
Let's out of topic.
You want to be a stepfather?
No, I would never want to be a stepfather.
Why not?
I want my own kids. I don't want someone else's kids.
Yeah, but what if you fall in love with somebody that has a child?
I would never do that.
Oh, okay.
I know what I want in life. Why would I want to raise someone else's kid? You can hate me all you want.
I mean, hey, that's preference.
It's like, I want my kid because I just want to see like me.
No, I hear you.
I don't want to raise someone else's kid because that's not me.
No,
I want it to be half of me. Not half of him. I want half of me.
But what if you don't?
Selfish.
What if you don't have to? Okay, you don't got to raise the kid, but the kid's there. It's still now. Like,
what do you mean? I still got to raise the kid. I can't just neglect a child. Like, if I'm with your mom, obviously I gotta raise you too. Like,
so
I'm just gonna take. Like, yo, I'm not just gonna take your mom out on a date and be like, all right, you staying home. You can't come along or something. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm gonna have to take him out sometimes too. So I'm not gonna want to do that for a kid that ain't mine. I hate kids in general. So I'm gonna do that for my son because I'm gonna love my son.
So you're gonna care. You would care and love your stepchild, but knowing you don't want to love them.
I would not.
He said,
no, I wouldn't even be in that situation, bro. Like if I were to ever date a girl that had a son or daughter like that wasn't with me, and I found out like say a couple months down. First of all, that's something you should bring that out.
Yeah, that's a red
so
flag.
the fact that you brought it up like a couple months down the road, red flag right there. Don't trust you.
Well, a couple months, how do you not know a child within a couple of months?
That's not the issue.
Yeah, my
fault. But like, all right. Regardless, if you're not telling me that off rip, and if you do tell me that off rip, I'm gonna be like, sorry that this just isn't for me. I'm not trying to be a part of that. Like, what's wrong with that?
That's real.
I hear you perfect.
Like, I just want my own children. I don't want to raise someone else's kid.
Okay.
And then fucking around them come back like, oh, I want to raise my son. Like, hell no. Like,
let's say you can't have children.
I can.
Okay, what if you can't?
He doesn't do hypotheticals.
Let's say
there is no if. I can't have
let's say
how you know
something happens. God forbid. Right. God forbid something happens and you can't have children.
But I can.
But what if you can't?
Then I wouldn't have kids.
So you're just willing to not have kids?
Basically,
because you don't want to raise
I can be stress free, and
why does your kid have to be stressful?
Every kid is stressful. Let's be serious. They're expensive. They're annoying.
In the beginning,
babies aren't stressful. You gonna really? You gonna tell me babies aren't stressful?
But you love your kid though, regardless. The stress doesn't even matter at that point.
Love is I love my kid, but if I can't have my own child, it's gonna be hard for me to just love another child like that.
What if you're like,
because I'm not gonna be spending like all that.
He could also be at this just because he's not there. So like,
yeah, I'm also 22. I'm ignorant.
If you're not
right
there,
I'm not having like me personally. I don't plan on having kids till I hit my 30s, till I'm financially set and all that. Like, because I want to have everything I didn't have. I want my child to have when I was you know what I mean. So like, yeah, like I want my own kid. I'm just sorry.
Yeah. So
if I couldn't have kids, I would probably think about adopting. But if I was gonna adopt, I would adopt like a baby, like an infant, imprint on me essentially.
So then you can okay.
Then I can mold that baby.
So then
be me.
You could raise
exactly. Then I can raise. I ain't raising no 4-year-old, 5. Hell no.
Because they've already been raised.
They've already been raised a terrible way. I'm not dealing with
that. At 5, you're like, yo, at 5.
That's not my job to do. That's not my job to. Like, imagine this, right? I do a girl will
never be a Russell Wilson.
What? Hell no. A girl tells me she has a kid. I'm all down with it, right? 2 years, 3 years down the road, I formed a relationship with this kid. Like, he was 2 years old when I met him. He's calling me dad and everything. Me and his mom get like, we break up or some shit. We haven't fallen out. What happens?
You fall out with the kid.
You feel me? Or like, what would that do to me? Like, mentally.
But that could be. You can't use that example. That could be you and your wife. Y'all divorced.
No, but that's my kid. You're not telling me I can't see my kid.
The court.
You feel?
It depends how the court.
Well, no, obviously.
But you know what I mean. But I still have custody. Like, we can still have like child support. I can still like see my child. But if it's actually not my child, and then like.
I hear you.
You feel me?
I hear you.
There would be no way in me to get in contact with that child.
But would you want to stay in contact with that child?
My man doesn't want to make a possible temporary connection. That's why.
Okay.
There you go.
Once that connection is made
and
it gets severed.
If I were to ever love a child, I'd love that child forever.
Exactly.
So, you feel me? That's why I don't even want to put myself in that position unless it's my child.
I hear
That's the way I think about it.
I hear you, and I can respect that.
So yeah, fuck them kids.
Okay.
Like MJ, fuck them kids.
Say less.
Till I'm 30. You feel me? Would you really be happy if you got regrets? Think about it. It doesn't make sense.
Because at the moment, you're not regretting it. At the moment, you might not.
I know what a regret is. You think you were you. I know what a regret is.
I know.
So how are you gonna be happy if you regret it? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You're not happy that you did it if you regret it.
So there's literally. Do you have any regrets?
Yes. I'm not happy I did it. That's why I regret it.
Okay.
What do you mean? I just said that like 4 times.
I think I can easily do something that I regret, but I'm happy.
I mean,
I could be regretful for the action because I know it's probably not the right thing, but I'm still happy. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's not regret then.
I mean, that's feeling remorse.
That's not really remorse. That's not regret.
It's like, because it could be like,
regretting to do something is wishing you didn't do it.
Pretty much.
That could be a thing.
I'm just gonna be happy you did something, and you just said I'm happy I did it, but I'm happy I wish I didn't do it. What?
I'm saying I wish that.
That's a complete contradiction, bro.
It's not. It's just because
take your time. Like,
nah, I'm just saying it like that because we're just being like super vague right now, so no one's like really talking about anything. But like,
no, I'm just talking about the definition of regret.
Yeah, and I'm saying you could easily do something that makes you happy and probably continues to make you happy, but then you have a thought in the back of your mind. It was just like, damn. Probably shouldn't do it. That shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be doing this. But it just makes you so happy. So you're just like, fuck it. But you have a little regret in your head.
No.
Literally every bad action you've went through, regardless of how you made you feel. If it was a bad action, you definitely have
the definition of regret.
Devin, I'm not following you here. Okay. I understand what you're saying, but I just don't agree.
Okay.
I just feel like if you do something and you are happy with it, there is no way you can have regrets.
Okay.
Like, if you have regret, like, you just wish you didn't do it at all.
Okay.
You can't have, like, partial regret. Like, all right. I mean, like, you could wish, like, I didn't do this during that night. Like, wish I enjoyed that night, but I didn't do this one thing. I mean, certain aspects, but... Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for me to follow.
I guess it's each their own.
Are you really looking up the definition of regret right now?
I'm trying to pull up regret and remorse.
I didn't realize we was on the dictionary.
Yeah.
I mean, but you threw out a definition. You were saying the definition. So
I mean, yeah,
we got a fact check.
Are we not all? Did we all not pass high school?
We sure did. But
So you know what regret means, right?
I do know.
Do
Do you know what
regret
remorse means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
To feel sorrow.
To feel sorry.
To feel sorrow.
To feel sorrow. I was just saying because, I mean, I already said it. There's like things that I've done. It's like saying like regretting where I choose to come to school, but I like don't regret it at the same time because like I'm mad happy and I made like a bunch of memories. So it's like I'm happy, but do I regret it? Yeah.
So we know how like back in my college days.
It's like,
do I regret
going? Really regret it then?
No. Do I regret going to BSU? Fuck yes. But am I happy that I went there? Yeah, because I made the most out of it. Do I regret going there? No, but do I regret going there? Yes.
If you're happy with the outcome, then you can't regret going there.
Yeah, I can because I know that there was a better outcome.
How do you know that if you didn't go that route?
I can't change it because I can't go back in time.
But how do you know that was going to be a better route if you didn't go that route?
Because I had to change my entire route because of the location.
But the outcome
I said
that route.
Okay, so let's just because I don't know why the fuck everyone's so confused. Okay, so
I feel like you're confused.
No. I'm not confused, fam. Okay,
no, like
I'm just I'm gonna use the school
Respond
example.
In the comments.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I was saying,
is Devin confused or not?
nah, because
Like,
I'm saying I don't even know like why this is a thing. I'm literally saying, do I regret going? Do I regret choosing to go to BS? I'm using like college as an example. Do I regret choosing to go to BSU? Yes. However,
you wish you didn't go to BSU.
Right.
Yes.
Period.
I wish I didn't go to BSU.
Wish you didn't have.
So you can't.
But because here I am 4 years later.
So you don't regret it.
And I can't change anything instead of fucking just being miserable in my sorrow. I'm just going to be like, yeah, it's cool. Because throughout my time in BSU, I met blah, blah, blah. I met this person, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and that's always going to be in my head. But, and this is fucked up for me saying, would I go the other route and all of that not happen? If it bettered my life, yeah. But I'm not going to say I'm not happy with everything that went out because I made a lot of good things in those times. But if I had the chance to rewind 4 years ago and make a completely different decision, yes.
Okay, let me try to... Maybe he's saying... he regrets making that decision, but he's making the best out of the outcome from the decision.
That's literally what I said. That's literally what I said. Making the best out of your outcome. Yes,
making the best and saying you're happy is two different things.
Well, shit, if you make the best out of any situation.
Maybe
that doesn't mean I'm happy with it. Like, yo,
sad,
bro, I could be dirt broke. I'm
sorry.
gonna make the best out of it. Doesn't mean I'm happy being dirt broke.
Damn, that's a sad ass life to live, bro.
You feel me? That's my point, though. Like, you could be.
But that's kind of like what they're saying. Like, what you're. I don't know.
What you're saying is.
I'm confusing. It's alright. Where we spent like 5 to 10 minutes about confusion.
I'm just saying, like, we're trying to understand where you're coming from because you're saying that you regret going to BSU, but you made the best out of it and you're happy with the outcome now. But you also said that if you had the opportunity to go back, like you're pretty much saying like that it would have been a better like experience if you had gone a different route. How do you know that if you didn't go that route? Because you could have, let's say you did choose the school that you wanted to go to, right? You could have had a shitty experience there too, but it was gonna be it was the school that you really wanted to go to, and you thought that you were gonna be happy, but you could have still had a terrible experience. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, you didn't want to go to BSU, but you went there, you had a great experience, you met great people, made the best of it. How can you regret that though? Because you're saying that made you happy.
Basically, she's saying you regret it without knowing what you would have gone into. So how was it a real regret?
I feel like she's saying that I can't regret it because if I do regret it, then I wouldn't be happy with like any of this shit. Like,
if I
didn't regret it.
Bro, I'm gonna make this real simple.
Crazy.
R. Kelly just got arrested on federal sex trafficking charges. We're not talking about this anymore. We're not talking about this anymore.
Once in a while,
we're not talking about this anymore. I'm sorry. We having a whole
I was about to say
dictionary talk.
So I didn't know why half of that shit was going on.
But
yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, this man R. Kelly got arrested. Well, he's been arrested, but he's getting charged on federal sex trafficking charges. And as a result of that, he's been denied bail by the lawyers because he is a danger to the community And by being a danger, I'll break it down for you because they said specifically he's a danger to the community because even if he's on house arrest and has a ankle bracelet, he can still lure girls to his house, underage girls at that too. So them saying that and doing that, I was a big proponent of it, and it's about time this man's getting his due because it really seems like he's about to get it, and it's all coming down on him because you've been reading the report. Have you guys like seen the reports that like people are coming out like exposing him, like showing the videos and everything? The shitty part about that is that the people exposing him are the people that aren't getting their money anymore, which is why they're exposing him. So those people themselves, I feel like, should be prosecuted as well because they had all the information, they had the videos, they knew what this man was doing all this time, and the only reason they didn't say anything is because he was paying them. Open floor. What is your opinion on all this?
The whole thing makes me angry, and I feel like R. Kelly is not the only one who should be punished. There's some parents who got to be locked up. There's some managers who got to be locked up, some producers, whoever was walking in. I watched the documentary, and they were like, they walked in, the 12-year-old was naked, his hand was on her butt. Like, everyone who saw that, participated, encouraged it, everybody got to go. Everyone. Don't ever let them out again.
Yeah, because
that's how I feel about it.
Because it was definitely people that knew what was going on throughout the entire time, so they can't like just sit there and pretend that. I mean, like none of this shit happened. So I feel like anybody that was there around the time all this should go down should definitely go down with him.
What do you take?
I feel like he's been exposed before, and nothing happened. I'm hoping this time it's different, but I agree. Like everybody needs to go.
This is Homeland and FBI, so that's why I feel like when it goes
how
into
is he a danger?
hands,
now he's been a danger. Like,
no, I hear what you're saying.
No, I hear what you're saying. But I feel like when Homeland Security and FBI
decades
become involved, I feel like
my thing is
they
like,
got your ass.
After knowing like these people had videos, like they've known for all this time, like they basically enabled him to continue to do this.
Of course,
like they are part of the reason why he feels comfortable to do this, and because of that, I feel like they need to suffer the same consequences as him because enabling the perpetrator to keep breaking the law, you're gonna be what is it called? What is that called?
An accomplice.
Yeah, an accomplice. You're basically an accomplice to it. Like, what is the difference if you know what he's doing and you're not saying anything about it? You're enabling like, yo, all right, it's all good, Kelly. I ain't gonna tell anyone. Just go into your little room downstairs. We're gonna be up here bumping your music. Like what?
It's wild. It like kills me that like people were even like.
My thing is, it was grown men, like,
grown ass
men, like with daughters themselves, probably. Like I couldn't imagine. Like I have a little sister now and everything. I'm just like, yo, if I ever walked in, like God forbid, my boy doing some dumb shit, like we getting all our other boys and we beating his ass. I'm sorry, we beating his ass because that should never fly, like ever. And then it starts to, like you said, like it starts making me thinking, like, what the hell were they doing too? Like, were they on it? Were they doing anything? Because there's no way you just know this.
Like you're just the lookout, really.
Yeah. You feel me? It makes me start to wonder, like, what more parts or what art don't we know to this story? Because I feel like R. Kelly could bring a lot of people down with him if he really wanted to, and I feel like he might.
I mean, I feel like what really goes into it is just a lot of manipulation and just like money. Like these people were paid to keep quiet about all this shit. And apparently reports were saying that people only started talking when they stopped receiving money.
I'm hip.
So that's kind of why, that's why I think they got his ass. Because now with everyone talking, if it's everyone within his own circle, they have enough evidence to like actually put him away. Because before, there'd be no witnesses or everyone would just get paid off. But now all that is going away. It's like, where's your defense now?
I feel like that's going to backfire on them because they go to them with all this, like the people come with the videos, like the information, all that, like go to police, right? FBI. So you've had this for this long. Why do you now?
But they're probably cutting deals.
What I mean? I feel that, but like you've had this for this long. Like me personally, if I was a detective, why are you showing us this now? Right. The money dried up. You're an accomplice. Like I feel like they could easily tie that together, but they're not going to just because they want R. Kelly.
They want R. Kelly, yeah.
But I feel like he's gonna try to bring people down with him just to like lower his charges.
I think he should.
I mean that, and at the same time, if people aren't knocking at your door, why? Like I'm saying that.
Why speak up?
I hear
they're
you.
Not in trouble. Why speak up?
Yeah, like that's what's going through a lot of people's mind. Like, oh, I'm not trying to involve myself in that, or like,
you're already involved in getting paid.
Well, yeah, but yeah, of course not. Yeah, you're getting paid, but there's also like, there was some reports out there that when people were finding R. Kelly's like sex tapes, some people were finding just caught up in a bunch of their other shit. Like they were just going through their shit and then they found something, and then when they found it, they
Is
went.
that the story they said?
Come on.
That's what something. I mean,
Stop
hey.
it. Stop
No.
it.
No. Yeah, we all think it's not
no way.
true.
You mean
but I'm
tell me
just
you
saying
got a
this is
sex
what-
tape and you
this
don't
is
know
what
that it's a
goes-
sex tape in your
And you don't
Nigga,
know
we
it's
all know the bullshit. I'm just we all know all this shit.
Okay, you just saying it.
I'm not believing this shit. I'm just
Okay.
stating how
like,
this shit
who, bro?
works. Like, I'm not gonna defend this nigga. No, like, obviously I know this shit. It's
I'm
just
like-
like this is how the system works. This is how they maneuver through this shit. So
Yo,
that's why I think the fact that it got into Homeland Security's hands and like FBI shit when it's like federal. Oh, I'm like, yo, there's no running. They got
sorry.
you.
Kelly's been arrested before for this though.
Something
like,
had
what?
to
My thing is, like,
change.
yo, he's
Yeah,
been paying
something's
people for a
different now.
while. This man must have been loaded.
He
'Cause
is.
he's been paying. Nah, he's not rich anymore.
Not
Not
anymore,
anymore, but he was.
But like, yeah, he was. But I'm just thinking, like, damn, paying all these people
Yeah.
for all this time
And now we're
on
seeing
top of his
the-
own expenses. Like, this is just this alone. Like, paying all those bills and everything. Wouldn't that make you feel like, damn, I'm losing too much money doing this fucked up shit? I should stop.
Kelly has
But
been
he's
is why
bringing in
he's
a
been
for a
ton
while.
of money.
Yeah,
like,
bringing in a lot of money.
I know, but then when all this shit happens, all of his shit got frozen.
I'm
So
hit.
like all of his assets were frozen. So then he was just surviving off the money he had
Yeah.
just on him, I guess. And then when people weren't receiving the money, that's probably because R. Kelly is losing all of his money.
Or can't even
So-
get his money.
Yeah,
Touch it.
so now that's why everything's coming to light.
Do y'all think his wife knew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the whole time?
100%.
Yeah.
Because she's claiming that she did.
Wasn't she on Surviving R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's
She's-
claiming that she did it. She wasn't
like,
allowed
locked
to
in
go
the room
downstairs.
and all that.
Yeah, but she knew what was going
She
on.
knew.
I'm pretty sure she said in Surviving R. Kelly, she's seen some like little girls.
She,
walking around.
fam,
She said like the
knows
door
everything.
opened and she glanced and then she saw a little like
Fam, she
really.
knows everything.
Bro, like,
But then again,
Come
she
on.
was like a victim herself. So even
Yeah.
though she like went through all that, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what type of situation she was in when she was in that shit. So I'm not gonna fault her for that.
But she has.
she knows. If
she
she's
has
playing the
daughters,
whole,
like
if she's playing the whole, oh I know nothing card, then that's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
whack.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
But for the worst career advice, it's probably that being told that you're gonna get somewhere if you do this, that, and the third, and then when you get to that point, they kind of just like prolong it. So I get where you're coming from. Like, know your worth. Depending on the spot, if it's like not depending on the spot, if it's like that elite of a spot and you think like, oh okay, I understand why he'd want me to work for it, then cool. But if it's like something that is not really on your level, then yeah, fight for your shit. So that's probably the worst advice I got too. Just wait and it'll get better. Yeah.
oh me.
No.
But I also feel like if I start off at a job and I just don't like it off the bat, there's like that grace period too. So if it's like terrible when I start, then yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
If I'm like I can fuck with this.
I mean, but if
then
you have
yeah.
nothing,
Huh?
you gonna be out still. Like if you have nothing else.
Yeah, because I just started.
Yeah.
I had nothing going in. I'm gonna have nothing going
I mean,
on.
that was
My
me for a
happiness
period
is
of
worth-
time.
Yeah,
I
I
was
feel you.
drowning, but
I survived then.
yeah, I was about to say I was drowning, but I survived at some point. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, that first paycheck ain't coming in for a minimum of 2 weeks.
Especially if you're on these bi-weekly checks.
Exactly. So
That's what I like about my serving job. Like no checks. The checks do provide security though, but it is what it is. I like having my cash in hand.
I'm on a bi-weekly.
it is what it
bi-weekly
is.
kinda
I've been
tough.
on bi-weekly for like 3 years now. I know how to handle it.
Yeah.
What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking?
So I just graduated school in May. I had a job lined up before I graduated. It's not serious. It's just like healthcare staffing and like sales and everything. So I basically call hospitals
That's
all
serious.
day, tell them like I work for this agency, tell them like, or ask them about their like hospital facility. Like, yo, do you guys use locums or temporary physicians? If they do, try to sell them on the service we have. Get some people under me, and it's lit though, cause like once you start placing doctors at hospitals, doctors makes like crazy amount of money. Obviously, like for example, like a neurosurgeon, they make $6,000 an hour. Fam,
What?
if they work if they work say for a week, if they work 30 hours a week, right? 6 times 3, 18, 180, right? Fam,
Quick math.
real quick, 180. I get 10% of their weekly pay.
Oh, that's small.
Damn.
And that's just off one doctor. So say you got like 10 doctors out at one time,
Yeah, you make
different
good.
specialties. Bruh, we got people in the office making $4,500 a week just off commission checks. That's not even off their base salary. And like the thing with our company is though, like once you start hitting certain milestones, like your base salary just starts skyrocketing too. So you making $4,500 in commission, that means you're probably making like $2K, $3K a week, just base salary. So like we got people making $200, $300K just doing that, and I be seeing them at their desk like just feet up, cooling it, watching YouTube. Like at a certain point, the job just does its work for you because people just gonna start calling you after a while.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, it's about to be me. Nah, because I'm a firm believer. Like I'm a great salesman. I'm great at talking to people. So like I can sell anyone anything, and it's pretty easy just placing doctors at hospitals. Yeah. Just gotta learn the terminology. Once you do that, you're fine.
Yeah.
I've only been on the job. I've only been on the job for a month and like 10 days. So in the first 2 weeks was all training. So I've really been doing my own thing for 3 weeks. So I had a meeting with my manager today, and he basically told me like, yeah, I worry about you the least in the group, like out of the new hires.
Check you out.
Hey.
Yeah, but anyway, not trying to gas myself. But so what is this next topic about?
She didn't give her worst career advice.
What's your worst career advice?
Oh, it was alright.
All right, so what triggers us? Like, is that about like in general, like what triggers me to get mad, or like?
Yeah, I guess we can say that. What triggers us? What kind of sets us off? What kind of makes us uneasy?
Driving here.
We gotta blow through it though.
All right. You only name me one thing then.
Bet.
So what triggers you?
My trigger is stupidity. That's pretty much it.
Like blatant stupidity, or just like?
I feel like I get easily annoyed. Like I'm a very patient dude, but then at the same time, after a while, I get like very annoyed with stupidity. So I think that kind of throws me off. And just when it's like overly like stupid, like it's just me constantly.
Obvious shit.
It's like me. Imagine like you're talking to me, and I just stare at you like this.
Now I know.
With a sigh, like sometimes I like hit you.
Basically,
with a sigh.
you want the conversation, like
social cues. But I'm not gonna be rude and just end it. I'm gonna let you finish your shit. But just know in my mind, I think everything you were saying is complete and utter stupidity. But out of blatant, but out of respect,
you'll be able to tell that in his face.
But out of respect, I'm gonna let you get your shit off and go ahead and talk. And I won't even come at you for saying something stupid.
Yeah. You see, if you ever came at me like that, we'd be squaring up. But that's first and foremost, because that face you just made was hella disrespectful.
That shit was wild. Man said, "Damn." Okay.
Like, what?
So you that face all the time.
All right, but for me, I'd say just repeating myself over and over again. Like I hate. If I gotta repeat myself more than 2 times, I'm just not gonna say it again. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk away from you because I'm gonna swing on you with some shit like, yo, why are you not listening?
Everybody.
Yeah. No, it's just like that goes hand in hand with stupidity though. Like if I gotta repeat myself 3 times, why are you even asking me the 4th time? You clearly don't care. You're not listening. Like you're wasting my time.
Or maybe they don't get it.
I'm a little deaf, so I always
need things. That goes hand in hand with stupidity. And if I gotta repeat myself that many times, like yo,
what if you're the one who's not explaining yourself
correctly?
First 2 times. So then just stop asking me to explain myself if you don't understand it.
Maybe I think every time I ask you, you're gonna say it a different way.
So why don't you say rather than repeating, just say repeat yourself, or what did you say? Why don't you say I didn't understand that? Is there another way you can explain that to me? Rather than can you repeat that? No, I didn't get that. Could you repeat that? No, what'd you say? I didn't hear. I didn't hear that. What did you say?
But I get it.
No, you know how annoying that shit is. Like, bro, why am I talking to you? Like, yo.
I hear you.
I hate people who just lie for no reason. Like, I mean, obviously, like, lying isn't good, but of course, there's sometimes, you gotta a little white lie. But I just say, like, especially people that and that they're lying to you, like, that shit pisses me off. Like, I know that you're lying, so stop. So that's mine.
For me, I guess I don't like people who don't correct people who are wrong. Like, if you know this person is wrong, I know, like, we all know, correct them. Don't just let them, like, oh, nah, just leave it, we'll address it another time. No, they're wrong now, so I think the best time to correct them is now. You don't have to do it in a, like, crazy, wild way, just, like, yo, that shit was stupid. It was wrong.
How do you feel about how would you feel if like your friend was a rapper and they were terrible and they asked you to listen to their music? Would you tell them they're terrible?
Yes, if that's my friend, like I gotta let you know.
Who's he talking
You
to?
rap?
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
I haven't rapped since sophomore year in college.
Was it good?
3 years
trash?
Was it?
No.
No, it wasn't trash.
Let us hear
After
some.
like what? It was gonna sound better in
Freestyle
2016.
something.
It better be
We
good.
actually don't have time. We actually gotta wrap. We actually gotta wrap this shit up. We do. Like, this is getting close to our time. We gotta be out.
Devin try to play you.
So let's go to new music.
Nah, we gotta skip new music.
Just pick like one or two.
I'll say a couple of new shits.
You pick one, I'll pick one.
Bet. Damn, out of this whole list I got. Okay.
So
let's see.
Burner and
Right,
Currency
like we
came
can't
out
pick
with a
one.
new album called Pino Grigio. I fuck with it because it's a smoking album. Really, you know, Burner's really all about his weed and all that. Currency, same thing. It's just a vibe and chill album. Really, like just sitting back, relaxing, just cooling it with your feet up. I love it. Like it has only 13 songs. They're all smooth. Just ride to it. So if you want to smoke to something nice, just relax, clean. Burner and Currency, Pino Grigio.
Wale put out a dope track on Chill featuring Jeremiah. I think it's off of his his upcoming album that's coming up. Yeah, that shit was fire. Everybody should probably peep that. That's hot. That's like Wale's kind of been shaky for the past couple of years. So I like with this one he's starting to get back into his pocket. Yeah, and Wale and Jeremiah have never missed. Like you can literally look at all of their collabs; they have never missed together.
I didn't even know they collabed that much.
The way.
I forgot about that song.
Yeah,
That's a banger.
what
though.
else? There's I don't know. There's mad songs with Wale and Jeremiah. I just can't think of them. The way was like the first one that popped in my head.
Should I pick one?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
The Old Town Road remix. I don't like it.
It's too played out at this point. I'm
You
tired
don't
of
think
hearing
Manson Ramsey killed it?
Bro,
I know.
Young Thug didn't even kill it.
Nah, Young Thug didn't really.
I
I
think
mean, yeah,
whole
yeah,
song
it was
is a
whatever.
knock
Thug
for
didn't
me.
really
You
kill
know
it.
Lil Wayne is about to release a remix to
Yeah, and I'm not here for it.
Yeah,
on
not
his,
here for it.
yo,
it's enough.
he needs to stop.
Like I'm lit when it's like Lil Nas X, but everybody else trying to hop on the wave. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. There's only so many horses in the back, you know. There's only so many horses, man.
Billy Ray.
What's it called?
Oh, Millie's, we gotta shout out Millie's.
Yeah, we got a shot.
Millie's came out with his new album Blanco 2, featuring, you know, had a couple Boston heads, had G Nipsey from Cambridge, and it had D the Flyers from Brockton. Showing love to Massachusetts, really just putting people on. They both did their things on their features. Millie's did his thing on the entire album. So y'all definitely got to give that a listen and just support the local rappers.
I was about to say.
Davies was on it too, so yeah.
Sav, give me 5 more minutes and I got you, okay? All right, so we're going to whip into reality checks real quick. Y'all familiar with reality checks are, right? All right. So for the first time, I'm actually going to keep my reality checks short. Because my reality checks are never short. But tradition is Rich goes first, so I'll go ahead. You can give your reality check first.
So
He's the king of keeping shit short and sweet.
Okay. All right. So my reality check is for people that really don't get out there and anything. I've been, you know, so you guys know how I went to Vegas 2 weeks ago, right? I just been looking at my old Snap stories, just memories and shit of Vegas, and I miss it. And I'm saying, people, if you have don't worry about the money right now. Go out and explore the world because we don't know what is out there. We're in Massachusetts. You're in your state right now. Fuck it. Get out. Go explore. Take a couple of days off from your job. Go live something. Go see something you've never seen before because, like I said, we're only getting older. We're about to be 30. Have careers. Have families. We're going to be able to do anything that we actually want to do in the future. So get out there. Go enjoy your life. Go explore. Go try something new. Break up with your girlfriend and boyfriend. Just go do that.
Aren't you?
I mean, I gotta follow my own advice.
That's all I was to say. Like, what?
I gotta follow my own
I don't
advice.
got a problem. What's the point of a reality check?
Reality check for that. Did you not
For
just hear
y'all,
me? I've been
us.
reminiscing on the past. Like, I do this already.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? I already do this, so you don't relate to me. I'm trying to spread my knowledge to the rest of the world.
I vote for y'all too.
For me, yeah, I'll keep mine short. Pretty much, you know, I've been grinding, you know, working on my business and everything. And sometimes I get in my head a little bit and I'm like, you know, I wish I could do certain things, like go travel, go this and that. But I feel like this is the time for me to grind and this is the time for me to, you know, miss out on a couple of things. Not to like kind of counteract what you're saying. Because having those experiences are good. Traveling is great, but like if you have a goal and if you have something that you're really working on and you really want it to just, get out there, get on your grind, and then, after you can celebrate after. Hey. So that's my reality check.
Hey, okay.
For me, I guess it came up when we were talking about triggers and everything, and I think it's real important to forgive yourself for whatever happened in the past and to forgive others in order to move on. Don't hold on to it like it happened. They can't go back and change it. You just gotta forgive others for yourself. Mm-hmm. That's my reality check.
Word. And then for my reality check, I would say, the mic was nowhere close to me. I'd say for my reality check, I would say, if you are working on yourself, and I mean that by any attributes, physically, mentally, emotionally, anything like that, if you're working on yourself, don't lose sight of where you want to go, because people run into a lot of roadblocks and obstacles in the road, or people trying to sway their mind to think differently about a certain thing. And I've learned that instead of letting other people's opinions sway your own and your own way of thinking, rather they can help your thinking, but don't let their opinions sway your thinking, because I think there's a clear distinction on that. And if you have a clear image in your head of where you want to go, or like what you want to do, stick to that, and everything should come out exactly how you see it. Because I'm a firm believer of that. If I have an image and I do nothing to change that image, then the image is going to come out exactly how I want it to. So yeah, you see something, do it. Don't let it change. All right? Bet. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little conversation, the little bantering back and forth. Well, things got hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Never invite us back.
It's not us here.
I know.
It was
nice meeting y'all.
I'm surprised me versus y'all did not happen more often. I'm really surprised, because the way he made it sound when you guys were coming, like, me and you two were gonna be going at it.
But I also said you'd fuck with them. You feel me? I said you'd fuck with them.
Yeah, it doesn't mean so. You're right.
Alright, so it's been your boy DME.
It's been your boy Cozy Rich.
It's been your girl Sabbie.
And it's Sammy.
And you've been listening to the Urban Product.
And the Real
catch
Sisters.
Y'all next week.
Get your Bella products.
Love.
Facts.
Bellá Beauty.
Bye, guys.
Zoom in.
My shit right here.